clear that he wants Ukraine back. There's two reasons for this. One, Ukraine was the jewel in the crown of the Soviet Union. It was one of 15 Soviet states that had accounted for 40% of the GDP of the entire Soviet Union. But the other thing that's a huge threat to Putin is, there is nothing as a greater threat to the survival of the current kleptocratic Kremlin regime than a successful, free, and democratic Ukraine on its doorstep. This is what I believe, and many of my Ukrainian friends believe, Putin fears the most. It was very interesting. Our defense secretary wrote a very good piece at the start of the week where he said the whole idea of threats from NATO were basically a straw dog, a straw man, which had been created by Putin. Putin is not threatened by NATO. NATO is a defensive alliance. As you know, and most of the listeners hopefully will know, NATO will never invade Ukraine. And Putin, as the Kremlin does, creates false narratives to suit itself. What threatens Putin and the Kremlin regime is a free, prosperous, successful Ukraine, because that will be fuel to the fire of the nascent democratic movement back home in Russia.
Putin has sent 100,000